one of the most important jobs I have is making sure there's no holes in the net. Now what I'll do,
It's like a basically made up.
when we hire somebody new on the boat, we teach them how to load needles. And it's needles that I use to sew the holes in the net. Does anybody have any questions about how I catch the fish?
Do you put like bait inside the net?
Oh no. No, this is all done on water pressure.
You drag, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we drag the bottom. And actually, all we catch are the dumb ones.
How deep does it go?
Yeah, they're stupid enough to swim in front of that net. They deserve to be caught.
How deep do you think this goes?
Huh?
How deep is 1,000 feet?
Now, sometimes we'll fish up in like 20 feet of water for striped bass.
You can catch striped bass?
Sure. That's right on the beach, right in the breakers almost. And other times in the winter, we'll go off to 80 fathoms, all right, to catch squid. Now, who knows how much is 80 fathoms? Anybody figure that out? You want to try?
80 pounds?
No, 80 fathoms. One fathom is 6 feet. So 80 fathoms has got to be 80 times 6.
480? I mean,
Very good. She's sharp. Is down to the bottom of the needle, up the top and around the top. Okay? Wow. Boy.
Can you do it? Good.
Down to the bottom.
Down to the bottom and put it through.
And around the top.
Yeah.
Okay? No, inside. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. In here.
Wow,
That's it.
You're sewing. You're fixing the net.
Very good.
Good job.
All right, now do the same thing up here. Atta girl.
A bait fish called a mullet.
He loves Mia.
He loves, I don't know about that. And this is the, whoop, be careful. This is the kind of fish we use as bait. We put this on the hook to catch. What are we going to catch with this bait? What is this? Fluke. It's in the flounder family. Very good. And it's one of the few fish that has the capability to do what? Change color.
Like a chameleon.
A chameleon, there you go. Now we're thinking. Okay, very good. Well, yeah, we have to keep it on ice, but this is a very good eating fish. It's one of my favorite to catch. It'll give you a real fight. And what kind of bottom did this guy live in? We can tell by the color of his back. Because he's dark. He would be a lighter color if he was caught in the sand.
They tend to go underneath a buoy, or a lobster trap has a buoy on it, say somebody drops a trap and it's got a marker on it. They like to swim around the marker. That's where you tend to find it. It's a delicious fish. You'll find it often in restaurants. Very good. But it comes from Florida. And look how pretty it is, huh? It's a pretty fish. It's also very good to eat. Anybody have a question? What
season do you mostly fish in?
I fish spring, summer, and fall. Usually the best fishing is in spring and fall. In the summer times it gets too hot here and it gets slow. Mostly you catch fluke in the summer, in the bay, and in the ocean is what you fish for, mostly in the summer, and striped bass. Striped bass will come, but usually when they first start to show up in the spring, it's really good fishing. Yes, dear.
That fish, do you eat it? Do you eat that fish?
Yes, I ate that fish. That's the biggest fish I ever caught. That's about 38-pound striped bass. And in striped bass we have we have regulations on all these fish. We're only, like I said, we're only allowed to take 50 pounds of black sea bass. We're allowed to catch 25 blackfish a day. Striped bass, excuse me, striped bass, I have tags, a little plastic tag, and I get a certain number per year. This year I got 195 tags, so I'm allowed to catch 195 striped bass commercially fishing. And every fish I catch has to be a slot size. The slot size being that fish has to be a minimum of 28 inches and no bigger than 38 inches. So from 28 to 38 is a slot size. Those fish I can take commercially and sell, and they have to be tagged, and you need a special license for them.
This is what is called a spider crab. You had some of those, I had some of those. These are actually not really crabs. This is a horseshoe crab. I guess it's a crab, different kind of crab. It's got more legs and it's different. It feeds different. Yeah, they have eyes.
They're the legs of that.
This guy, this one's dead, but the shell's a little bit soft. That's how they grow. They actually grow a soft shell inside.
Skate, don't you dare bite that skate.
And when, just before she got this shaped bottom, she had a triangle on the bottom. It was a clear triangle, same color. Then it started getting colorful. And then she got together with a male crab and they swam around together, and sometimes you'll see doublet crabs. You know, big male crab with a little female. The cradles underneath. They swim around together until the female sheds her shell. And what happens is, she grows inside another shell, same color, only it's soft. And that's why this gets all colorful, because the shell is growing inside here, and you're starting to see the new shell growing.